The episode opens with Manager Kim confronting General Jang at gunpoint. He reminds him of the promise made after the surgery that once everything was over, he would finally be free. Inside the headquarters, General Jang discusses the situation with his officers. Most believe releasing Manager Kim would be far too risky. Kang Guk-cheol points out that North Korea still believes Manager Kim is gone, warning that revealing the truth could create serious complications. Even so, General Jang decides to honor his promise. He explains that Manager Kim has served the country many times before, and if his help is ever needed again, they know how to reach him. Although Kang Guk-cheol disagrees, the decision has already been made. After leaving the building, Manager Kim reunites with Song Han-soo and Jin Cheol. Happy to see him again, they invite him to share a meal, but Manager Kim politely declines, saying he has something important to take care of first. Before they part ways, Jin Cheol hands him some bread, and Manager Kim thanks them both. He then visits his wife's memorial before heading to the hospital, where he finally embraces Min Ji. The heartfelt reunion reminds him why he chose to leave his dangerous past behind. The story then returns to the events following episode 6. Manager Kim brings Do-yeon in front of the armed agents and orders everyone to lower their weapons. At first, no one moves because they are following Kang Guk-cheol's commands. Only after Do-yeon repeatedly tells them to stand down do the soldiers finally comply. To prevent anyone from making another move, Song Han-soo fires several warning shots into the air. The sudden noise frightens Min Ji, who immediately runs into her father's arms. Manager Kim apologizes for arriving late and gently assures her that everything is finally under control. He promises they will return home together. When they prepare to leave, they discover that Manager Kim's vehicle can no longer be driven because one of the tires has been damaged. Instead, they use Kang Guk-cheol's car. Before departing, Jin Cheol quietly places an explosive device inside the vehicle as an emergency backup. On the way, they arrive at the assembly building, where Sang-a and Mr. Im stop them. Sang-a reminds Manager Kim of the promise he made to surrender once Min Ji was safe. He confirms that he still intends to keep that promise. However, before turning himself in, he wants to make absolutely certain that Min Ji is completely out of danger. After leaving Do-yeon behind, they continue their journey. While driving, Manager Kim is lost in thought and doesn't immediately notice Min Ji trying to get his attention. Song Han-soo points it out, and Manager Kim quickly asks if she's hurt. She smiles and assures him that she's fine. Feeling guilty, Manager Kim apologizes for not reaching her sooner. Min Ji doesn't blame him. She's simply relieved that they're finally together again. A few moments later, Manager Kim suggests they stop for something to eat. Min Ji laughs and asks, "Who would think about food after everything we've been through?" But only seconds later, her stomach growls, making everyone smile. The group decides to stop at a nearby restaurant. While they're eating, Director Nam quietly spots them and immediately contacts Gang-chan, informing him that Manager Kim has rescued Min Ji after reaching the SMD headquarters. Surprised by the news, Gang-chan immediately gives Director Nam new instructions. At the same time, he remembers the day Manager Kim knelt in front of Min Ji's school to apologize, making it difficult for him to reconcile that memory with everything that's happened since. After finishing their meal, the group continues driving. Without warning, a large truck blocks the road ahead. Before they have time to react, several more vehicles surround them. Armed men quickly secure their car, lift it onto another truck, and drive away. Even in the middle of the crisis, Manager Kim calmly tells Min Ji not to be afraid because they'll protect her. The truck eventually reaches a remote location where a large group of armed men is already waiting. Jin Cheol attempts to reason with them, but instead they release sleeping gas into the vehicle. As he begins losing consciousness, he tells Song Han-soo to open the door. Song Han-soo refuses, knowing that doing so would put Min Ji in even greater danger. Soon after, Jin Cheol collapses, believing everyone inside has lost consciousness. Director Nam orders his men to inspect the truck. The moment the doors open, Manager Kim and Song Han-soo immediately fight back. During the battle, Director Nam realizes Min Ji is no longer sitting inside the vehicle. After searching, he eventually finds her hiding nearby. He then receives another call from Gang Chan, who orders him to bring both manager Kim and Min Ji back alive while dealing with everyone else. As director Nam moves toward Min Ji, Jin Cheol suddenly gets back up, revealing that he was only pretending to be unconscious. Despite taking several heavy hits, he continues fighting and first makes sure Min Ji is protected by closing the truck door. Meanwhile, manager Kim and Song Han-soo continue pushing back the remaining attackers. Realizing the situation is slipping away, director Nam orders the truck carrying Min Ji to leave immediately. The instant manager Kim notices, he races after it, leaps from a high ledge, and lands on top of the moving truck. At the same time, Jin Cheol finishes his fight with director Nam, knocking him out with one final strike. Reaching the driver's cabin, manager Kim forces the driver out, takes control of the truck, and turns it around to help Song Han-soo finish the battle. After overcoming the remaining attackers, manager Kim discovers that they are connected to Juin Construction. The discovery points him toward the person pulling the strings, so instead of waiting any longer, he heads straight to confront Gang Chan. Meanwhile, Gang Chan is speaking with his daughter over the phone, assuring her that everything is still under control. His confidence quickly disappears when his secretary arrives with unexpected news. Manager Kim has dismantled the entire operation. Together with Song Han-soo and Jin Cheol, manager Kim reaches Gang Chan's headquarters. However, he asks both of them to remain outside, deciding to settle the confrontation himself. After dealing with the guards, manager Kim finally comes face to face with Gang Chan. Rather than attacking immediately, Gang Chan attempts to negotiate. He offers manager Kim a generous position and suggests they work together instead. Without hesitation, manager Kim rejects the proposal. He tells Gang Chan that harming innocent people for personal gain can never be justified. Gang Chan argues that both of them have gone to great lengths for the people they care about. Manager Kim, however, replies that protecting someone and exploiting them are two completely different things. With nothing left to say, the confrontation turns into a fight. Despite using every advantage he can, including a sword, Gang Chan is unable to stop manager Kim, who steadily gains control of the battle and eventually forces him to retreat. Just as the confrontation is about to reach its conclusion, Min Ji steps in. Rather than seeking revenge, she wants Gang Chan to accept responsibility for everything that has happened. Following manager Kim's request, Gang Chan apologizes to Min Ji. She tells him that a sincere apology must also be followed by accepting the consequences of his actions. Elsewhere, Kang Guk-cheol waits for the explosive device to detonate. However, the blast is far smaller than expected, preventing the major damage everyone had feared. At the same time, General Jang, Sang-a, Mr. Im, and the SMD team arrive outside manager Kim's house. Knowing he promised to surrender once Min Ji was safe, they patiently wait for him to come outside. Inside, father and daughter finally enjoy a quiet moment together. Before keeping his promise, manager Kim decides to celebrate Min Ji's birthday. Feeling responsible for everything that has happened, Min Ji quietly blames herself. Manager Kim comforts her and shares the truth about his past. He explains that he came from North Korea, but meeting Min Ji's mother completely changed his life. Before she passed away, she asked him to leave his dangerous past behind and focus on raising their daughter. Since then, Min Ji has always been the center of his life. Curious about her mother, Min Ji asks what she was like. Smiling warmly, manager Kim describes her as kind, beautiful, and someone who reminds him very much of Min Ji. He then gives her the birthday gift he had prepared long ago. Deeply moved, Min Ji hugs her father, and together they share one final peaceful birthday celebration. Once the celebration ends, manager Kim walks outside to keep the promise he made. Before surrendering, he asks General Jang to continue protecting Min Ji, no matter what happens. After receiving that assurance, manager Kim peacefully enters the vehicle without resistance. Meanwhile, Kang Guk-cheol orders the arrest of Song Han-soo and Jin Cheol as well. Even while being taken away, the two friends continue joking with each other, adding a brief moment of humor to an emotional farewell. Back inside the house, Min Ji opens her birthday present once again and discovers a handwritten note from her father. making the moment even more emotional. Elsewhere, Gang-chan meets with his lawyer to discuss the growing situation. The lawyer advises him to send his daughter overseas before matters become even more complicated. At the same time, Golden Teeth receives a new set of gold teeth, while Gang-chan secretly meets a high-ranking government official in hopes of protecting himself. Because of her involvement in helping manager Kim, Sang-ae is demoted, while Mr. Im decides to close his business after everything that has happened. Inside prison, Song Han-soo continues worrying about manager Kim, while Jin Cheol remains surprisingly relaxed, treating the situation with his usual calm attitude. Elsewhere, Park Gang-sung secretly meets the North Korean operative once again, bringing him food and medicine. Back at SMD headquarters, General Jang and the officers discuss manager Kim's future. While some believe his experience is still valuable, Kang Guk-cheol reminds everyone that North Korea now knows manager Kim is alive, making the situation far more complicated. Not long afterward, a group of North Korean officials arrives with orders to take manager Kim away, blindfolded and transferred without explanation. He has no idea where he's being taken. When the blindfold is finally removed, manager Kim realizes he has returned to North Korea. A familiar senior official welcomes him and calmly says there are many things they need to discuss. As preparations begin for another interrogation, it becomes clear that manager Kim's journey is far from over. With that dramatic reveal, the episode comes to an end.